checking in. I have a reservation. The name is Suzu. First name Charlotte. Party? You think I'm a party girl? No. You think I'm a party girl? Never party. Solo. I go solo at all times. You see, like, when that is the most offensive thing anybody has ever heckin' said to me, it's almost even more offensive than calling me dog water. Oh boy. Did you hear that? Did you hear that earthquake? Just now, did you hear that? Did you hear the loud thud? Yeah. That was him. He was on the desk until sure enough, until I start the stream. Still I start talking. Then he's like, well, okay, too much noise for me. Then he jumps off of the desk onto the floor. Now he's just laying on the floor. He's so heavy. He's so big. He was fine. He was laying on the desk for the past like 30 minutes. The minute I start talking, okay, that's enough. Now I'm uncomfortable. Now she opens her big mouth. So. Oh, so we doing fat people cause earthquakes? No, it's not a fat people cause earthquakes. Fat people don't cause earthquakes. Fat cat causes the earthquake. Golden boy is not a people. Fat cat causes the earthquake. He's a people. He's a people to me. Yeah, he's people to me too. Speaking of people, they want me to go to this thing. They want me to go to this thing over the weekend. The weekend after my birthday. So I'd be gone for like 3 days. But like I'd have to like fly out on my birthday, meaning I cannot stream. Cause I'm not about to like do birthday stream from a hotel, you know? I'm not about to do birthday stream from a hotel. Right? So it's a little annoying, like mother fudge. Could you have chosen like another fudging weekend? Please, can we not have like stuff happen this weekend? So this is not exactly new, okay? It's not exactly new. They wanted me to fly out to this same thing last year, but of course, you know, they always have it for like around my birthday. So, and then like in 2023, it's not gonna be like I have to be gone for 2 weeks. It's not gonna be anything like that, right? If I'm gone, I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days at most. However, couple of problems. I'd have to miss my birthday, or shift it. I'm still technically missing my birthday, right? Right? Cause I'd have to leave on my birthday, right? And two, I am now with child. I am now with child. Who the fudge is gonna watch this child? That'll be the second time, Mr. Bird. Well, okay, well, the first time I had to be gone for like 2 weeks. And they weren't paid. Dude! Okay, they say they'll pay me. Okay, they say they'll pay me. But Wilhelm, my coworker, like, they tried to get me and Wilhelm to come to the office. But this is not the office, okay? I have to go somewhere else. I have to go to a conference. Wilhelm took them up on the offer to go into the office, right? Last year. And they said, yeah, we'll reimburse you. We'll reimburse you, like, nothing extra, but they'll reimburse, like, his, like, his accommodations and stuff, or travel expenses. And even though it has been almost a year at this point, right? It's been like 8 or 9 months since Wilhelm came to the office. Wilhelm said, like, let's see, 1 or 2 weeks ago, that they still have not reimbursed him. So take from that what you will. But this time, but for this one. Yeah, they have not reimbursed him. They have not reimbursed him. Okay, so they weren't paying him to come to the office, but they were like, show me your receipts, log your expenses, we'll reimburse you. Right? And it's been like heckin' 8 or 9 months since then. Dude, they wanted me to do the same thing! But I was like, no, sorry, I really don't want to go. Okay, so last year I was like, this was in the summer, right? This was in the summer. Yeah, it was in it's in like July or August. They wanted me and Wilhelm to come to the office to work in person on site for a week, right? They did not offer me anything, okay? Now, is it because they know I could just stay with my mother? Is that the reason why? But they apparently offered Wilhelm, like, reimbursement? Right? Yeah, they didn't heckin' offer me heckin' anything. But they apparently, I don't know, is it because I used to work on site before I moved? Why do they know about my mom? Because I literally used to, before I moved out on my own, I literally said, yeah, from my office you can see my mother's apartment. Okay, yeah, I used to live like super close to the office. I used to walk to work. Like 10-minute walk, okay? You can literally see my mother's apartment from my job. Right? So yes, they know where I stay. They know where I stay, okay? I was super close. Okay, before I moved out on my own. Right? So so I'm like, wow, okay, they didn't offer me to, like, we'll reimburse your travel expenses or whatever. They didn't have to offer me any of that. I mean, I would kinda need a flight, you know, but they didn't have to offer to reimburse me for any of that last summer. But I was like, yeah, no, I don't wanna go. so they, and luckily they didn't make me go, right? Luckily, they did not make me go. But apparently, Wilhelm was like, yeah, I'll go. And they did offer to reimburse Wilhelm. Right? But I want to see, like, it was like last week or the week before, Wilhelm, like, brought it up in a meeting that it's been, again, he traveled to the office like late July or early August, right? Yeah, and they haven't paid him. They haven't reimbursed him, even though he was there in like July. Saying like, So, last year, there was 2 conferences. One they were gonna like reimburse me for. It was in like last year. Oh yeah, it was like, I remember this. It was like last year May. They wanted me to go to, I'll dox the location. They wanted me to go to Washington State, right? They wanted me to go to Washington, to fly out to Washington for a conference, right? That was like sometime in, I think it was May, right? But the day of this conference, the days of this conference was gonna be like the weekend we were looking at to have the Aeonia 3D made outfit reveal. So I was like, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. Because I'm a VTuber. That's the weekend we're looking at maybe having made outfit reveal. I don't wanna go! I don't want to push back the 4th anniversary outfit reveal. So I was like, I'll think about it and get back to you. And then I never got back to them. And they never asked me again. But yeah, they're gonna pay for that. They're gonna pay for that. Once upon a time, they did send me to Georgia. I did spend like 5 days in Georgia for a conference. They did reimburse me for that. Like in like a relatively timely fashion, I remember. This is many years ago. But they did reimburse me for my Georgia trip. Right? So, but I don't know. They're not. It's been like, since like late July, early August, and they haven't reimbursed. Oh, well, how did Georgia treat you? Georgia was nice. Georgia was nice. I remember I got room service for lunch. And the meal that I had, I always had like the same meal, because it's just what I wanted. And I gave generous tip because it's not my money, so I gave generous tip to the nice lady that always delivered my room service meal. And I remember asking for the fruit cup in exchange. Instead of french fries on the side, I wanted the fruit cup. And the lady, it was the same lady who was like working the entire week that I was in Georgia. And she was like, oh, you're so cute and young and you eat so healthy. Right, just because I wanted a fruit cup rather than french fries. I don't know, I was still like eating like a burger. You know, like a bacon burger. I'm not sure if just asking for a fruit cup on the side rather than french fries is me eating healthy. So I think he's done a lot of traveling. Not a lot, but every now and then I dabble into the rest of the US of A. Yeah. But so yeah, you asked me about the vice supervisor asked me about if I wanted to go to a conference. I think I brought this up, but I was like, I don't want to go. It's actually, I think, supposed to be this week. But then, like, shortly after, you know, the vice supervisor had, heart attack, so he's been hospitalized. So nobody else ever followed up on that, because I was like, oh, get back to me in like next week. But then he was hospitalized, and then so nobody has followed up on that. And so because the conference was supposed to be this week, guess where? Well, I guess I'm not going, because I'm sure as heck not in the conference. Yeah, he's still in the hospital. Last news that I have heard, at least, he is still in the hospital. Okay, so last late October, got another opportunity to travel. I don't remember where they wanted me to go. I don't remember where they wanted me to go, but got an opportunity to travel last late not November, October, right? But I had to like be gone for the last few days of October. But okay, and they were gonna pay me. Let's just say that this money is more than what I would make from streaming. Okay, even on my birthday. Let's just say that, right? So they were gonna give me like a bonus, right? But I turned it down, right? I turned it down because I was like, I can't miss my first indie birthday stream, even though... Why? Because I want my first indie birthday stream! I thought that was important. Like, I didn't want to miss my first indie birthday stream. Like, that to me was important, so even though it had been more money, I would rather, you know, have birthday stream as my first indie birthday stream. So I turned it down. We're that important to you? Don't get ahead of yourself. Anyways, this year, similar opportunity, they will pay me. And once again, it's more than usually what I make from streaming in a month. Right? It's more than what I make from streaming in a month. And of course, they'll pay for like my hotel. Give me like good stipends for food. Can you just stream in your hotel room? Okay, mother fudger. Let's say you're at a hotel. You're coming up to your room and you just hear... Vampires and charlatans! Ah, salut, bonjour, guten morgen, salamatagi, chash, namaste, meow, kamista, Vietnamese greeting, annyeong, konnichiwa. This is you. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well. What if you just heard that from the opposite side of the door? No, hotel rooms are not pretty soundproof! No! No! That is a lie! Okay? And it'd be something if they like put me up in like a 5-star hotel. No! No. When I have to travel, like whoever is paying for my hotel usually like books like 3 to 4-star hotels. Okay, 3 to 4-star hotels. Okay, no, it's not that soundproof. So yeah, I'm not sure about. I don't know. I just don't really trust streaming from a hotel room. Demand a Marriott. Okay, but if the conference is at the Holiday Inn. I don't know, every conference, and I don't know, have I ever stayed in the Holiday Inn? I don't think I stayed at a Marriott before. Dude, I stayed at a heckin' Marriott before, and to this day, these motherfuckers keep emailing me about Marriott deals. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't book the hotel myself. They book it for me and they pay it for me. I have not paid for my own hotel room in like heckin' a decade. The fudge. Oh my gosh, okay, what is it? He's complaining about something. Okay, give me a minute. Motherfucker, I have not paid for my own hotel room out of my darn pocket in like 10 years. Marshally, thank you for 11 months membership. But sure enough, the hecking Marriott sends me like marketing emails to this day. No kidding, surprised they don't make you do a reimbursement. No, because the darn hotel room is what? Minimum, like, for the entire stay, $500. Not everybody has $500. So, they just, like, pre-book in advance. And just put my name on it. Yeah. Yeah, they just pre-book in advance and put my name on it. Yeah, so last year, yeah, I had the opportunity to travel for work, late October, but I was like, you know, to me it's important, you know, they were like paying me, gonna give me a stipend that I can, that like pays, it's just essentially like a bonus, right? So even though they were paying me, and paying me, like, again, this is not like, oh, here's a $200. Oh, no, okay. So, yeah, they're gonna give me, more than what I make in a month of streaming. Okay? But I was like, no, I don't wanna go because it overlaps my birthday. So I would rather stay home and celebrate my first birthday as an indie. But now, this year, another opportunity has come up. Why? This is always this hacking day. So, I might say yes this year. Right? Luckily, it will only be for like max 2 days. 3 days. Right. Yeah, but now, yeah, and they are paying me, once again. You're paying me enough where it's like, yeah, this is like 1 month of streaming income that they're paying me to attend this thing. But, I am with child. I am with child. What am I gonna do about this child? What am I gonna do about this child? I have no clue. I feel like he would just be the most unhappy motherfucker. if I like gave him to like a daycare, to a pet hotel for 3 days, I just feel like he would lose his heckin' mind. Automatic feeder. Oh, I don't trust this poor child to be in this apartment by himself. Oh, I don't want to leave him alone for 3 days. Like 2.5 days. Oh, that just sounds bad. Okay. I'll sit on it. I'll sit on it. I'll sit on it. But I also was thinking, like, well, I can't necessarily just now be house ridden for the end of time just because I have a cat now, you know. It's only for a few days. My mother suggested that I drug him. Or, you know, they drug him, you know. Give him a shot that it won't put him to sleep but will calm him down. Give him a tranquilizer. That's what my mother's suggestion was. It's called a catnip? No, I've attempted to give him catnip before, right? Like I said, he was like, oh yeah, this is so good, this is so good. Okay, so he was having the time of his life. But then 30 minutes later, he vomited it all up, okay? He can't handle it. He can't handle it. Alright, so... no catnip for him, okay? I don't trust it, because now I know that's not for him. That's not for him. He just threw up 30 minutes later, okay? So... Alrighty. So there we go, I might be gone for birthday. So like the last streaming day before my 3-day break, if I go, would be October 29th. Right? Alrighty. Early B-Days fun, but it's not on the proper day. I would like for it to be on the proper day. What? Holy fudge, they have now moved. So let's look at the sponsor. I've not looked at it in about a couple of days. Didn't your birthday get moved for Halloween? No, never. Literally never. There was 1 year, 2023, in which there was a big... It's like the culmination of like a big project my job was working towards all year for like a year and a half. And they wanted everybody in the office, okay? So I had to be there for 2 weeks. The week before and the week after. And I had to work like 7 a.m. shifts. Right? I had to come in on Saturday and Sunday. Right? Okay. So that was a whole big thing. That was a whole big thing. So that was in 2023. But I just had a today is not my birthday last stream before I was gone for like 2 weeks. And then they had the Birthday Not Live premiere on the actual birthday. Cause I could not be there, you know? I'm not about to stream at my mother's apartment. Sorry. Her internet is kinda butt anyway. I say that, but my internet is kinda butt anyway. Oh, you know what? I claim it. I went to Panda Express today. When I say I went there, I mean I got delivery. So I didn't physically go there, but I got Panda Express today. No, on my fortune cookie said, no orange chicken, okay? I always get the sirloin beef. You know, my fortune cookie said, I claim it. Prosperity will soon knock on your door. I claim it. Yep, I think that means I should buy a scratch-off. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll buy a scratch-off. I mean, it said prosperity. Prosperity will soon knock on my door. Speaking of prosperity, let's look at the sponsor. Okay. Looks like sponsor has not updated this. They said they would move the campaign to the current goals tab, but they have not done this. Yeah, it's still on the completed tab. They said they would manually move that. I am just waiting for them to do that. So, the sponsor has been up for a week now, over a week. The campaign has been live for over a week. We are about 10 days-ish, a little short. Few hours short of 10 full days in, right? We're at $11,917. Ooh, way over our initial $8,000 goal. Thank you, dudes. Patch. Insert applause here. Insert the gong sound. Wait a minute, let's not be lazy. Ari. Arity. So, we are inching ever closer to completing our okay, gosh darn it, okay, you just want the gong. Here we go. So we are inching ever closer, camera. So we are inching ever closer to the heat death of the universe, but also we are inching ever closer to the completion of our $15,000 stretch goal. The $15,000 stretch goal will be the production of a brand new original song. Yeah. And 30K by once again, we have decided on a couple of stretch goals. We've decided on what will be the stretch goal for 20K and the stretch goal for 25K. And apparently the stretch goal for 30K is that we will produce Aeonia boxer merchandise. We'll make that real merchandise that you can purchase. Not free! So you would have to double dip. You'd have to purchase it separately. Instead of pen lights, wave your boxers, wave your Aeonia boxers at the concert. Who needs pen lights if you have boxers? Yeah. Boxers, yes. Apparently some people demand it. And so in like another 5 years when we have like an in-person concert at an IRL venue, no need to buy a pen light. Just wave your boxers. Wave your Aeonia boxers. Yeah. Forward thinking. Okay. Like we said, Sponsor is working on that anonymous thing, right? So that the top 3 can be properly shown. If the top 3 individual, if somebody in the top 3 is anonymous, so that person can be properly shown. Okay. I think I'll actually maybe ping Sponsor, like, hey, it's been like a little while. We still working on that? Doesn't hurt to check in. Yeah, but I also don't want to be like hecking annoying. I don't want them to think I'm a Karen. Right? I thought you were. Why would you think that I was a Karen? No, I'm the kind of person who like does not say anything, does not like check up on anything, right? Cause I just trust that everybody is doing the best they can. I trust that everybody is doing their jobs. So I don't bother anybody until just about like the deadline is approaching. Then I'm like, haven't heard anything. We good? We good? Crazy have a little confidence on the average person. Yeah, but I also don't want to be heckin' bothered and harassed. Cause I'm bothering and harassed at heckin' work. Okay, like, I would say, hey, today is Monday. I'll get you your thing on Friday. They'd be like, yeah, okay. Wednesday. Hey, so how's that thing going on? Are you done yet? So, I don't want to make other people feel the same way I feel. So, I just don't bother anybody. I just don't bother anybody. Only thing that takes charge you off is Pokemon scalpers and no winning lottery tickets. Well, see, the lottery ticket thing, it wouldn't bother me so much if the rates, they didn't say, oh, the rates are like 20% to 25% chance of winning cash prize, and literally I scratch 10 scratch-offs and I win zilch. Then I call shenanigans, you know? Then something's not right, obviously. Obviously. Can't tell me that, oh, it's 1 in 4 chance to 1 in 5 chance, but then I scratch 10 and I don't win anything. Like on the fudge on, you scratch 10 different, sure, but all of them had like a 1 to 5, 1 to 4 to 1 to 5 chance. Con the fudge on. I think it's a lot of barnacles. That was before the cookie prophecy though. Yeah, I'll buy another. I think I'll buy like maybe 2 or 3 tomorrow. Because you hear it. Prosperity will soon knock on your door. That's what he says. Panda Express. The panda has not lied to me before. Surely the panda speaks true. What happens if you lose this time? Then they probably mean not scratch-offs, but the big one. I'll buy the big lottery. The big one. You know, the Mega Millions. You're alright. Red Grizz, thank you. Thank you for the Stream Elements donation. Wait a second. Buy one for me? Okay, wait a second. What if that $20 donation was the prosperity that the fortune was talking about? Did you just fudge up my luck? If I don't win these heckin' scratch-offs tomorrow, it's your fault, right, Grizz? Gonna buy 3. Gonna buy 3. 3 scratch-offs, and then I'll play the big one. Mega Millions. Okay, one of these has to be a hit. One of these has to be a hit. Maybe she wins is all on her, nothing to do with you. No! I give everybody like $5. Yeah, I'd give everybody $5. Okay. Or you know what? Maybe the prosperity is... You're alright. Red Grizz, thank you for the Stream Elements donation. Okay, give me the 20 back and then you'll be back on track. Sorry, no refund. Anytime she loses a scratcher or someone gets banned, we have nobody in the darn chat. Then you did it to yourself? Now I wanna believe in this piece of paper! This mass-produced piece of paper from Panda Express, specifically delivered to me! I wanna believe in the panda. Panda knows I can't pay for a new outfit with $40. But if you multiply the $40 by like 100,000, then we're talking. I want to believe in the panda. The panda wouldn't lie to me. Panda wouldn't lie to me. I really like your fashion sense, Charlotte. Thank you. Maybe the prophecy is that one state that owes you money will handle. You know what? True. Yes. Maybe that means don't worry, your money from your non-resident state is coming in. That would be nice, but that's not even like prosperity. That's what they owe me. It's not like extra money. It's my money that I overpaid in taxes. It's not like extra money. What the fudge? So I hope yes, I would like it, but I hope that's not the prosperity that they mean. Just, yeah, you'll get your money back. Yeah, the money you already paid and earned, you'll just get it back. Here comes my Corvin! Marco Harado, thank you for the super chat. I need a cat food from Throne finally comes in. No. Yeah. Oh yeah, that money is still in the account. No, they refunded me for that. So the money is just in the account. Also, whoever mentioned PF Chang, I didn't do PF Chang exactly 2 times. The first time I was like, oh, you know what, this is alright. The second time, dude, the rice was so dry. The rice was garbage. It was just not good. And because the rice was so bad and dry, I was not having a good time. However, they have some delicious, like strawberry, cucumber kind of drink. It was so good. Oh my gosh. It was delicious. It was so good. But I don't go to like a restaurant just for the drink, you know? So, yeah, I had like the fried rice and it was so bad. It was so dry. I've never gone back to P.F. Chang since. Yeah, so I didn't have like the first time I went to P.F. Chang's was okay. But the second time, I don't know, just a heckin' different chef. You know, it's the same location. It's the same location, you know? Okay, dudes, wait, you know what? I forgot to tell you, dudes. Because I talked about it on Twitter, but then I never followed up, because there's been new developments, right? Yeah. So, as you may have seen on the social media, I have a problem, a health issue that is not life-threatening, but it's quality of life-threatening, right? But not ending life-threatening. I will not die, okay? I will not actually die. Even if I sit here and I don't do anything, I will not die, right? It's just quality of life threatening, right? Because sometimes this condition causes pain, right? So there was a time like last year, there was a time where I was just like always taking like pain medication like twice a day, like ibuprofen, right? Ibuprofen, like pretty much like most days of the week, right? Just to be pain-free, right? Right, ibuprofen like most days of the week. You be what? Ibuprofen? Okay, sorry, I was a little slow. I was like, what do you mean you be what? I was a little slow. Sorry, I was a little slow to the joke. I was taking ibuprofen like most days of the week, right? As pain medication, right? It's part of the reason why I now only stream like 3 to 4 days a week. Cause if you recall, my standard usually was 5 days a week, right? Right? But now I've cut back to 3 to 4 days a week. Right? So, I went to the doctor. They were like, you have non-cancerous tumors in the abdomen. It is not life-threatening, but it is quality of life-threatening. The solution to this is either medication that will shrink the tumors, or they're going to have to go in and cut them out. Right? I'm like, do not go in, do not cut it out. How dare you touch me? Do not slice me open. So they're like, let us try the medication. This medication. $1,100 a month without insurance. There is no like generic. It's just one version of this medication. What, as far as I understand, just one version of this medication. There is no alternative. Just that is the medication. $1,100 a month. $1,100 a month. Well, I'm like, okay, guess I'll just die. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna die. Okay, please don't think that my life is at risk, okay? My life is sooner at risk from like an auntie, okay? My life is sooner at risk from an auntie. By the way, there's a dude who's getting like a little, I'm not dying, I'm telling you! Not dying! Yeah. Stop scaring, no. Yeah, there's a dude who's like popping off a little bit. Right in my email. Yeah. I'm telling you. Sometimes Charlotte Suzu just hacking. No, in the marshmallows that goes to my email. We have not. People will not. We have not gotten rid of aunties. People will be obsessed with like the VTuber that they hate until the day they die. Okay, and that's not just limited to hacking VTubers, man. That's not limited to hacking VTubers. I don't know why people hate watch, man. I'm sorry. I just got over hate watching back when I was like in not Harvard. I was like, yeah, there's no like real tell them to sleep. No. You can tell them to sleep. Okay, I wouldn't do that. I'm just like, please move on with your life. Please move on. It's actually like yesterday, one of you dudes like sent just responded to a tweet and they had like a little bit of anxiety. Okay, cause it was like a longer message, right? So like, oh boy, is that him? Has he activated on Twitter or something? Right? But yeah, like I said, this condition, I'm sooner killed by a Durant auntie than this, okay? So please do not worry about my health, okay? Please do not worry. Okay, I'm not gonna die. Oh no, it's okay, because I don't leave my heckin' apartment. The next time I'm scheduled to leave my apartment, like maybe 2 weeks. An anti, like A-N-T-I. No matter what happens after this point, please don't take ivermectin. I am not a horse. Yeah. So, where was I at? Oh yeah! Okay, so. Like I said, my condition is not, life-threatening. It's just quality of life-threatening. So the doctor is like, yeah, maybe we could try this medication. Right? And I was in like a lot of heckin' pain at the start of this year. Right? I used to even take the ibuprofen, and the ibuprofen was like not helping. Right? So I'm like, well, I got up it to 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen. Let's take 5 tablets, I guess. Right? And I was like, wow, okay, it's probably not great to take 5 tablets at once. But I'm in too much pain. Right? Maybe I should talk to the doctor. Right? Right, so... it's because the pain is caused because, Alright, don't fudge and get on my case about pee. But the tumor is pressing up against my bladder. Okay? So sometimes that's a little uncomfortable. Also has to make me pee more often. Stop talking about the darn pee! You motherfuckers always say, Charlotte, you want the pee mention? Charlotte just talks about pee. I'm bringing it up because do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie and say, well, yes, the tumor is pressing up against my heart. I can't, in my lungs, I can't breathe. Okay, it's not that high up. No more holding your pee. No. It's actually uncomfortable now if I hold my pee. Because if my bladder, so that's why usually when I wake up, and it's a little bit of pain when I wake up, right? Because I have to empty the bladder, right? So I actually cannot comfortably hold my pee. Right? I used to just pee twice a day, but now I have to go 3 times a day. It's terrible. It is terrible. Sometimes emotos, it commit me to transparency, can go a little far. Do you want me to lie? Sounds awful. Yeah, imagine peeing 3 times a day. It's fudging terrible. Dude, I used to be able to eat just once a day. Now, cause sometimes I'm on the bike, I have to eat twice a day. It's actually the worst. Imagine eating twice a day. Oh my gosh, getting older sucks. I'm old. I'm so old now. Peeing 3 times a day and eating twice a day. I'm so old. So anyways, there's some back and forth with the doctor, right? With the doctor in the pharmacy. Was getting kind of mad because I'm like, what the fudge? Can the mother fudger just tell me whether or not I can get this medication or not? And then on Thursday, I get a call from the insurance, right? The insurance that handles medication and prescriptions, right? they call me. It's AI voice. AI voice says,
"Hello, is this Charlotte Suzu?"
I'm like, yes, this is, yes.
"If this is Charlotte Suzu, please press 1.
1.
For security purposes, please enter the date of birth, starting with the month, followed by the date, and the year using 4 digits.
Right? I'm like, okay.
Thank you. We're calling about your medication, so-and-so. We have received your request for this medication, and at this time it is denied. If you would like to know your patient rights, please call the number on the back of your insurance card. You may appeal or speak to a representative by calling this number."
Yeah, they called me. I was like, wow, I understand. I was like, wait, why are they sending an AI to talk to me about this, right? Right? But it's like, oh, you're calling to reject the medication, and you don't want me to be, you don't know if I'm like a crazy person and will yell and scream at you, you know? Understood. That's why they call me with the AI. Right? So they can dodge like angry customers. So I'm like, okay. Guess I'll just suffer then. So I call the doctor. I'm like, hey, they rejected the medication. They were like, and okay, they called me and immediately they sent me an email saying, yeah, the status is rejected. We reject in order to make sure that you are getting the proper medication that you need. So, I call the doctor, right? And they're like, okay, we can, maybe try a couple of other things. But we can give you more free samples. So, yeah. I have another month and a half worth of free medication. Mind you, once again, this medication is $1,100 a month. Right? And I was like, I think the receptionist, and this is just for free? Because, again, we're not out here, like, I'm not fighting over, like, like a $50 medication. I was just like, I'd just be like, well, whatever, I'll pay for it myself, right? If it's just $50, right? Like, we're broke, gang, but we're not so broke that we can't, pay for, $50. Like, $50 is not, like, a crazy amount for me. Okay? Luckily. Blessedly. Right? But yeah, they were like, yeah, we just get this from the manufacturer. I was like, okay, but I was like expecting like maybe like a week. They gave me 6 weeks worth of medication. Why didn't go through insurance at this point? Well, it's because they wanted, like, I don't know how, well, initially the plan was to have me be on this medication for like 3 months. 3 months. And then see, like do another ultrasound to see the state of my stomach. To see if it's working or not. But let's see it's working. I probably have to be on the medication for longer. But no longer than like a couple of years. Because the medication... What? Okay, one of this... Dude, I was looking this... Okay, I haven't actually looked too deeply into like the possible side effects. I didn't even know about the main side effect. The main side effect was one... if you take it for too long, it can weaken your bones. What we call like osteoporosis. So it can cause osteoporosis that cannot be reversed, right? So it's like, oh, the bones will be weak, right? That was like the main side effect. Possible osteoporosis, the weakening of the bones. If you're on it for too long. So they'll recommend you be on it for longer than a couple of years, right? Second, and most importantly, the second major, okay, maybe not major, but possible side effect. You lose your hair. In some people, it has caused hair loss. If that happens, it's just all over for me. I'm just permanently cooked for the rest of my life. Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to take a picture of the wig. Yeah, the wig did come in. I'll take a picture of it. I haven't put it on yet, though. Okay. I'm sure you could rock the balls. No. Okay, look at this. That's not cute at all! You don't want that! You don't want that at all! Okay. But yesterday I was looking at like more side effects, right? Dude. Some people were like, yeah, I took this medication and then I came off of it and I had the worst anxiety of my life and I started to have suicidal thoughts. And I'm like, what the fudge? I'm gonna wanna kill myself. What? Dude. How? I don't have to know! So no change. So no change. Dude, I don't know. Dude. Hot flashes! Nausea. Okay, let me see all the side effects. Cause dude, I saw a Reddit thread and dudes were like, yeah, I took this medication and I had so bad anxiety and I felt suicidal. I've never felt like this is the worst anxiety of my life. Right? And I was like, what the fudge? Ugh. Ugh. Okay, get out of the heckin' way. Drugs.com. Less common side effects. Anxiety. Discouragement. While on the medication. Feeling sad or empty. Hair loss. Thinning of hair. My hair is fine. I haven't noticed any hair loss. Thank goodness for that. Irritability. And that. No, I don't feel like any more irritable than I've been feeling. I don't really have any additional this medication that makes you enter your 40s. Let's see, anxiety. I don't really have. To me, I don't feel any additional anxiety. I felt like a little anxiety yesterday. Cause like I mentioned, dude's kind of going wild in my during marshmallows, right? So I had like a little bit of anxiety from that. I don't know, but that's just me. I think I just worked myself up. Like, what if the dude pinpoints my location and then comes to kill me? Comes to kill me in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, right? So I had like a little bit of anxiety yesterday. Cause like one of you dudes responded with like kind of like a longer reply to a tweet. And I thought, oh my gosh, he's found me on the Twitters. TB would help you? You know what? Maybe so. Maybe he will be an attack cat. Discouragement. I actually do not feel discouraged. Well, okay, yeah. Okay, I always feel discouraged. Okay, wait. I feel simultaneously discouraged and encouraged at the same time. Okay, because, like I said on Twitter. Okay, I was working like 2 days ago on the Aeonia YouTube page. Just cleaning it up. Right? There's just, making playlists of, okay, this is everybody's original songs. This is original solo songs. Original group songs. This is people's cover songs. Hey, maybe we should make a playlist for like 3D stuff. So, I was just doing all that for the Aeonia YouTube page like 2 days ago. So if you look at it now, you'll see that's kind of been updated and organized a bit better. Right? And I was just thinking, you know what? I think that we are okay. I think that we are alright even. You know? For accomplishing this much on a shoestring budget and little to no support, right? So, there I felt encouraged. But also, I saw a passing comment on Twitter, okay? I know I should probably stop looking at it. But I saw like a passing comment on Twitter, okay? Let me tell you exactly where I found in the context, right? There is some Final Fantasy XIV drama. Of course, this is gonna show up in my timeline because Final Fantasy XIV is relevant to my interests. There is some Final Fantasy XIV drama a few days ago, right? I I don't care about any of the individuals involved in this. Okay, that's all I say about it. I really don't care about any of the individuals involved in this. I really don't. But it comes into my timeline. I'm like, okay, yeah. I look at the comments. Okay, yeah. And I see a comment that says, of course not directed at me, but directed at one of the individuals involved in this drama. This guy's been streaming for 10 years and only has 400 CCV? He should quit. And I'm like, should I feel some kind of way? Should I feel some kind of way? Yeah, I understand. It's a ridiculous comment. Right, it's a ridiculous comment. I'm like, but I've been streaming for half that. And I don't even have half that CCV normally. So then I felt discouraged. Cause, if I'm being completely honest, I'm gonna say like, every other month I'm wondering, should I graduate? Should I like, throw in the towel, hang up the cat-eared hoodie? I don't, okay? It's not a serious, like a super serious thought that I sit on and like think and like truly contemplate. But just in passing. And like, oh, should I graduate? Nah. Okay, that is about the amount of time that I spend thinking about that. But like every other month, you know? Yeah, it's like an intrusive thought. Yeah. Because I think okay, I think about things like that again. I'm in the Uber and I'm like, I could kill us both. I could just reach and grab the wheel and throw us into this truck that's coming the opposite way. I could kill us both, right? I just think of, I don't do it. I don't actually have the urge to do it. But I think it. Okay? I think it. I don't listen to the crazy voice in my head. But I think it. Okay? I don't know, is that mental illness? I know, I just think it, okay? I just think it. But I don't do it. I don't want to do it, but I just know that this is the power that I have. I just know I have the power to just end, to fudge up like 5 people on the road, right? Okay, that's just, okay, so, sometimes I thought like that, I was like, oh, I wonder if I should graduate. Like, maybe it's not really worth it trying or anything. Maybe I should just graduate. But I don't. I think the guy would just fudge you up. Okay, now that I caught him on the worst, I'm in the backseat. Wait a second. If you were driving on, like, the highway, and I'm in the back seat, and then I just like, yeah! Okay, and I jump, and I grab onto the wheel, and I like shake you around. Like, you mean to tell me you'd be able to fight me off? Come on now. Come on now. With your noodle arms? Okay, but I have the element of surprise on my side. that I wield, I could take me, you, and like 3 other people out right here, right now. Can't you sing? Alright. So yeah, I do feel sometimes discouragement. But then, I look at the Ionia YouTube page and I feel encouragement. But then I feel discouragement. But then I feel encouragement. So it's kind of a roller coaster for me. Do you normally feel like you have no power? Yeah. You know what would give me power? If I could get this prosperity that the panda has promised me. Did you get that prosperity? Enough fudge money to quit my job so I can live my life streaming and playing video games. What do you want that power for? I like to not have to go into the office. That's the power I want. What is fudge money to you? $20 million. Yeah. That way I can buy a nice, modest $1 million condo in New York in a high rise. And then I could just stream and eat bacon sushi for the rest of my life. Only 20 million? You gotta think bigger. No. I'm not greedy, okay? Sometimes I see, the lottery jackpots climb up to, it's $736 million. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need that much. What the fudge would I do with heckin' $700 million? I swear to fudge, I don't need that kind of... I don't need that. Living in New York will make you lose that 20 million fast. Not if one keeps streaming and just live off, streaming money. And 2, just live off bacon sushi. That's all I eat, bacon sushi. Yeah. So just bacon and rice, yeah. Bacon sushi. Living off streaming money, so $5, no, $500 a month. Yeah, just $500 a month. Okay, do it. Right now, my internet bill is not that crazy. The electric bill is not that crazy. $500 a month, assuming I buy the thing the condo outright, so there's no rent and there's no mortgage. $500 a month is enough to take care of my phone bill, my internet bill, and my electric bill, right? And the gas bill. $500 a month is enough to take care of that. Still have to pay for food. Bacon sushi. Bacon and sushi. I'll live off bacon sushi. Alright, next up! Feeling sad or empty as a less common side effect of this medication that I am on. No, I don't really feel any more sad or empty than I normally do. Yeah. Hair loss or thing of hair? I've not noticed any hair loss. Irritability. I don't feel like any more irritable than I normally am. Lack of appetite. Well, like heckin' all... Also, I listened on the medication last week because I ran out. Lack of appetite. I don't know. I always eat less than other people and I get full pretty quickly. Lack of appetite. I don't know. Because I was sick like all last week. I lost 3.5 pounds. When it was all over, I lost 3.5 pounds last week. You mean to donate $5? Nice, Miss Nerd. Teenage Rascal, thank you. Thank you for the Stream Elements donation. Lost of interest or pleasure? No, because I got back into live 2D rigging. I got back. Yeah, I'm actually like trying to do something else for live 2D, so yeah, my heckin' loss of interest was due to being heckin' bombarded with work shenanigans. Mood swings. Yeah, I don't really have mood swings. Trouble concentrating. Not really. Not more than usual. Trouble sleeping. Well, maybe that, though. Yeah, but I attribute that to like work stress. So, but maybe I do. Maybe cause if you recall, like throughout April, like March and April, I wasn't on the medication in March. I started the medication in April. Maybe. I don't know. Unusual tired or weakness. Now, I do feel a lot... Okay, this might be something I'm experiencing. Unusual tired or weakness. I am, like, more sleepy. I was so sleepy today. I haven't taken a nap or anything. But even though I slept until, like almost 10 a.m., I got... about a sleepiness at like 2 p.m. Yeah. So maybe it is the medication is making me sleepier. Even though I had like 9 hours of sleep. About 9 hours of sleep. I just felt like super sleepy in the middle of the day. So I want to say that maybe the medication may be responsible for that. I don't know. So yeah, I started the medication today. Back up again today. So I have 6 weeks of it. Yeah. I'm sure it's not a hystemic reaction. Why do you think I know what that means? Wait, or like allergic? No, I don't think I'm allergic to it. Meal habit. I had Panda Express today. My fortune cookie says that prosperity will soon knock on my door. So I'm expecting to be a millionaire this time next week. Obviously. Why would the panda lie to me? I trust the panda. Ari. There was your check-in of Charlotte Suzu. There is your check-in. You want orange chicken? Okay, I don't have to get this during orange chicken. I get the sirloin steak. Alright. Thank you dudes for your support for the sponsor thus far. Thank you dudes for your support of the Charlotte Suzu channel for 5 years. Yeah. Thank you dudes for tuning in. Hey, we got one more thing to do before we sign off. Bonus round. Pizza slices a can of beer versus chicken and chips. Pizza looks very good. Very good. Very good pizza. But it's ruined with the beer and what the fudge do you mean $20 for a pizza slice? So let's call it the chicken and chips. Okay. England versus USA. Potato wedges in a coffee cup, $3.35 versus slider dog, hot dog, mac and cheese, crispy onions, Fruit Loops. 11-12. Left or right? Left or right? Why Fruit Loops? Why not Fruit Loops? Alright. Spain versus USA. Fish. Free for Martin Odegaard, the man of the match. Fish versus the Glazilla. 23-inch, 1 pound, I'll be $48.71. The Glazilla. Left or right? Really? England versus England. Hot dog, $5.36. Pizza, $10.72. Left or right? Yeah, to me this is a neither. Next up we have England versus Indonesia. Nachos with jalapeno salsa and option of cheese, $10.72 versus spring rolls and bean sprouts, 67 cents. Left to right. Okay. Japan versus England. Tempura with a beer, $10.72 versus beef brisket and potato pie in all butter pastry, $5.36. Left or right? Peru versus England. Chicken sandwich with sugar string potatoes. Okay, where's the sandwich? Where's the potatoes? Versus with popcorn and chicha morada, $11.12. Versus cottage pie, $5.63. Left or right? England versus USA. Sausage roll, $6.63 versus Din Tai Fung spicy wontons, $16.08. Left or right? There's stuff on his thumb. Sweden versus England. Normal hot dog with ketchup and mustard, $2.68 versus pie and peas with brown sauce, $4.69. Left or right? Denmark versus England. Hot dog, $4.42 versus pie with mashed peas and gravy with a Madrid, $19.03. Left or right? Last one. Spain versus England. Mixed barbecue with a beer, $17.96 versus smoked salmon bagel with lemon and dill cream cheese, cucumber, watercress, and a pint. $21.44. Unreasonable. What the heck is this? Maha! Look at the weeb drink here. Look at the weeb drink. Maha. Out of 10. Kia! Nice spending a little bit of time with you dudes, chatting with you dudes. Alright. Do not worry, I am alive. Yeah, I just want to give an update on the medication situation. I'm now back on the medication because now they've given me 6 weeks free. Yeah. Oh yeah! Thank you! Alright, 14! No idea what we're doing next week. No idea what we're doing next week. No idea. Oh gosh. You know what you have to do this month? Kiss this watch along. Or some comparable sassy sibling enemy. If we can't find kisses, some comparable sassy sibling enemy. Yeah, we have to do that this month. And then rewards from the stream that shall not be mentioned in February will be complete. Alright, see you next week, probably on Monday, right? Yeah, probably on Monday. Maybe order emo not sassy enough. Has to be particularly sassy. Particularly sassy. Kia! Thank you! Everybody for tuning in. Thank you! See you! Probably on Monday! Now, Shiva! Good morning! Good day! Good afternoon! Good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Please take care of yourselves!